Turkish media has reported that after offering its S-400 evading long-range land attack cruise missile to Greece last week, India has now offered the Brahmos supersonic cruise missile to Cyprus, and Turkish defense analysts have warned that the deployment of such systems in Greece or Cyprus will complicate Turkey's defense calculus. After a French defense website reported that the CEO of Dassault Aviation confirmed that India did lose one Rafale fighter jet because of a technical malfunction and not due to enemy action, the French defense manufacturer Dassault Aviation has denied the report, saying that the CEO has not made any operational or technical comments regarding the use of the Indian Rafale aircraft. A Jaguar fighter jet of the Indian Air Force has crashed in Rajasthan, with both pilots making the ultimate sacrifice for the motherland. HAL Chief has ruled out the viability of having two competing fighter jet manufacturers in India, citing moderate production volumes projected over the next 15 years. He also added that the Indian Air Force plans to induct 126 AMCA 120 Tejas Mark II and 180 Tejas Mark I aircraft, which doesn't justify splitting production across two firms. Brazil has scrapped plans to procure India's 30 km range Akash air defense system, and is now negotiating with Italy's MBDA for the 45 km range EMADS Enhanced Modular Air Defense Solutions. China has delivered its HQ-9B long-range surface-to-air missile systems to Iran, and the transfer was conducted through an oil-for-weapons barter arrangement. China has delayed the delivery of first Hangor Class submarine to Pakistan, after critical issues were identified in the submarine's combat management system. The Principal Secretary to the Prime Minister visited HAL Bengaluru, and he reviewed Tejas Mark Ia production progress, and HAL displayed 6 Tejas Mark Ia fighters and 2 Mark I trainers. The Indian Army has successfully concluded the trials of indigenous artillery ammunition at the Pokhran field firing ranges in Rajasthan. User trials of the indigenous extended-range anti-submarine rocket were successfully conducted from INS Kavarate, validating range performance, electronic time fuse and warhead function. Defense Secretary R.K. Singh has announced that India is actively exploring the establishment of a maintenance, repair and overhaul facility for the S-400 air defense systems in India that will ensure operational readiness and reduce dependence on foreign support. He also indicated that India may consider procuring additional S-400 units after completing the delivery of the remaining 2 regiments. The Defense Secretary R.K. Singh has confirmed that India is moving forward with plans to procure US-made Javelin anti-tank guided missiles through emergency and long-term routes to address the urgent operational gaps along the borders with China and Pakistan, that will include potential co-production with Bharat Dynamics Limited under the Make in India initiative. Officials from Lockheed Martin, U.S. Department of Defense and the Pentagon have deferred their planned visit to New Delhi in July 2025, which was intended to mark the first official proposal to supply Lockheed Martin F-35A fighter jets to the Indian Air Force. This development comes amid heightened competition, as Russia pushes for India to procure its Su-57 in a government-to-government deal, with lower costs, full technology transfer, source code access, next-generation jet engine development, and assistance for India's AMCA program. In a bid to grab the Su-57 contract with India, Russia has proposed a strategic package deal to India that includes the Su-57 stealth fighter alongside the S-70 Akhutnik-B unmanned combat aerial vehicle in a manned-unmanned teaming configuration. Russia has offered the Akhutnik-B as part of a potential Indian order for the Su-57, which is a 20-ton stealth UCAV with a 6,000 km range and 2.8 tons payload that can operate under Su-57 control to hit high-value targets, while keeping manned aircraft out of harm's way. Today's top 3 comments.